Hey everybody, Chris from Blu-ray Critic is back doing an unboxing on the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection. This is a limited edition set that was released a couple years ago. And I got this about a week ago off Amazon. It was a deal of the day for like $99. I'm like, can't go wrong with that for 15 films from Alfred Hitchcock for a great price. Got to get that as soon as possible. So I went ahead with it and it looks pretty nice. It comes in this sturdy case, pretty solid. Get your back right there with your various shots from the various films. Of course, you get North by Northwest, Psycho right there. Get your rear window right there and a Vertigo. Same thing with the front. Get your plane from North by Northwest. Birds right here. Psycho knife and Vertigo. And definitely pick it up if you haven't gotten this set. Of course, the folks over at the United Kingdom have a really nice edition as well. If you want the box set edition over at UK, you could get it for a really good deal, but it actually contains 14 movies, so you don't get North by Northwest in that edition. But if you go for the Ultimate Edition, it comes with 16 films, so it also includes, of course, North by Northwest and To Catch a Thief. So let's take a look at this booklet. Well, this is the paper that's actually behind the packaging. Just basically describes what's included, of course. 15 classics digitally restored from high resolution film elements. But to be honest, not all the films are digitally restored. A few of them are, but not all of them. Especially with that one film, I think it was called A Family Plot. It has like the worst transfer you can imagine on Blu-ray. But let's go ahead and take a look at the nice booklet. Basically talks about the costume design, film description, film notes, poster art. This was pretty cool. One of the publishers actually wrote Alfred Hitchcock like one of those congratulation notes type of things, or thank you note for making one of his books into a movie. So Frenzy right there. Pretty cool. You get some storyboard art right there. Topaz. And this one right here, Top Torn Curtain, Paul Newman. Apparently they say that Paul Newman and Alfred Hitchcock, they never really got along on set. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting to know. Marnie with Sean Connery. This was around the time when he was playing James Bond, so it's funny to look at this film. You kind of feel like you're watching a James Bond movie, even though it's a Hitchcock picture. And the birds right there. A lot of people like the birds, but it's not one of my favorite films. It's hard to pick. I keep going back and forth between North by Northwest and Psycho and Rear Window, but at the end of the day, my favorite is Rear Window. I just absolutely love that film. Even though it's silly that nobody ever shuts their windows or their curtains, it's constantly open. But overall, though, as far as the story, it really, gets you in there. I mean, you just sit there at the edge of your seat, It's just a really great thriller. Psycho, of course, North by Northwest. Vertigo, Trouble with Harry. Rear Window, of course. Nice, rare poster arts right there. Rope. This was a great film as well, and the film takes place like in New York, but it was actually shot at the Warner Brothers lot in Burbank, California. So that's interesting. As a lot of films are, but it's just really cool how, the film takes place elsewhere, but just shot, in the summer heat waves of LA. So you get your notes right there. Pretty cool shot right there of Alfred Hitchcock. Master of Suspense. Alright, that's a pretty cool booklet. And just a shot right there of nothing. But really cool. And here's a really nice silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock. Probably one of the most famous silhouettes in the world. As soon as you see it, you automatically know whose silhouette it is. Just that amazing. Pretty cool. Here's the back. Always make the audience suffer as much as possible. Pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look inside here. So you get Saboteur, and basically talks about what bonus features are included. So discs are housed in a slide out, kind of like the Indiana Jones case. This one's kind of hard to get out, but let's see if I could get it out of here. I'll skip that one. I'll get it off this one. Shadow of a Doubt. This is actually Alfred Hitchcock's favorite film of his. He mentioned that several times in various interviews. So basically the discs look like this. Really nice artwork. So if you're careful sliding in and out of here, the disc shouldn't scratch. But sometimes even getting it from the manufacturer, sometimes it does come with a few scratches. But just make sure there aren't too deep. You could always clean it out if you can with like a sloth cloth or something. So you get rope right there. Rear window, of course. A lot of bonus material on this one. The trouble with Harry, this was a mixed bag. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't. So I enjoy it, but it's definitely not one of my favorite films. We get The Man Who Knew Too Much. I wish this set included a couple other films I really like, like Foreign Correspondent, but Criterion released a really nice edition of that one, or Dial M for Murder. Would have been nice if To Catch a Thief was included in this set as well, but it's not. So you get Vertical right there. Really great film. I really enjoy this one. North by Northwest, of course. This also features Martin Landau, a very young Martin Landau. And of course, Psycho. And a lot of people don't know this, but Janet Leigh is actually Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. So that's pretty cool. And it's she's actually even featured in a small cameo in Halloween 20 years later. The Birds, Alfred Hitchcock. And that's, of course, Melanie Griffith's mother. Marnie. Torn Curtain, Julie Andrews. Topaz. This is where some of Alfred Hitchcock's movies kind of went downhill after this. Frenzy. Probably his last big hit was The Birds, I would say. So, of course, Frenzy. And Family Plot, his last film. Let me show you the disc on Family Plot. So yeah, as you can see, the discs are relatively the same, just different artwork, different title, of course, according to the film. And let's take a look at the last page, the end. So definitely get your hands on this set. As far as the picture quality, I would say Psycho, North by Northwest. North by Northwest gets a really nice transfer. It's a 4.5. I would say Psycho gets a 4. Vertical gets a 4. And then pretty much everything else is like a 2 or 3, especially Family Plot. Family Plot is a 2, but I'm just being nice. It's really like a 1.5. Some people like to transfer, but realistically, if you're a Blu-ray enthusiast, you know that it's not up to Blu-ray standards to be in that quality. So it's definitely not a remastered edition. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like sourced from a really bad transfer. But anyhow, get your hands on this one if you can get it for a great price. That's the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection. And before I go, as far as the audio is concerned, all the films get about a 4 out of a 5. So yeah, definitely check it out. Thanks for watching this unboxing, and I'll see you guys soon in one of my next updates. Take care.